Wasted World of Sports, ahoy! How are we all doing? It's been a very good day so far for the Wasted World of Sports. Had a nice big win on a same-game multi during the Panthers-Knights game. Fingers crossed for another winner here tonight. Now, just a little bit of housekeeping before we start. Don't forget, you can watch the game for free over on Discord, if you have a Discord. And also, let's see if this works. Let's see if Streamlabs is actually connected here. Or if it's still being a bugger. Looks like it's still being a bugger, but we do have a free tipping contest at tipping.nrl.com. You can enter the code that you see on the screen. Disappointing that Streamlabs isn't working, but... So, some late mail here at this game. Xavier Coates is out. Gone. He's not playing. So that's a little bit painful because Xavier Coates would have been in a couple of my multis. So I've had to rejink things. I got some bets returned to me. I've had to shuffle some things around to compensate for the fact Xavier Coates is out of the game. He's not playing. Hamstring injury before kickoff. He's not there. So that's disappointing. He definitely would have been a big part of my same-game multis. But, oh well, not to worry. Look, we'll rejink it. A little bit of a rejig. Here they come. The Melbourne Storm are about to run out onto the field. I will go ahead and get this set up over on Discord now. There we go. All right. It is go time. For the one time every year. The one time I'm a Melbourne Storm fan. And that is whenever they're playing the Eels, because I cannot stand the Eels. I'm just going to go ahead and share this game to my personal Facebook page as well. We'll get some more people jumping in, because I know that I've got a couple of... We've got a couple of... Melbourne Storm supporters over there on my personal page, so I want to share this over here. Newsfeed. The one time a year I'm a Storm supporter. And it's kickoff time, and away we go. Game number 2 of the afternoon, and Parramatta are getting first use of the ball. And it's been a close game. Usually between these two teams, it's nice and close, tightly fought contest. So we'll see what happens today. I don't have any prediction as far as the winner goes. I've put all my multis hinging on anytime try scorers. That's just what I prefer to do, personally. And the Eels just taking a little bit of a settling start to this game, as you would expect. In the early proceedings, just going through the motions. Campbell Gillard brings it up for the 5th and last. Eels, their side of halfway. And Moses kicks at the end of this, and that's a solid opening set for the Eels. Nothing too exciting, nothing too adventurous. Just going through the motions and getting this game started. Munster out of dummy half. Fresh off the set at the Porn Studio, and he's pants down. Lots of pants falling down today. Now Olam's pants are down and his cheek is hanging out. This weekend, here's some space early for the Storm. Pappenhausen just couldn't get that offload away. Not that it looks like he was even looking for it, but he had a 2 on none outside him had he just been able to get that ball out. Yeah, lots of pants falling down. The players really need to tighten up their pants. Fifth and last, Munster goes high out. Pressure in the corner, dropped by the Eels. And that should be a knock on, Parramatta. Mitchell Moses is blowing up like he normally does. He's really not happy. But then he never is, really. A very, very aggressive, confrontational person is old Mitchell Moses there, isn't he? Never happy. Yeah, I don't think you would challenge, unless it was a really, really convincing howler. Inside ball to Brandon Smith. Brandon Smith's playing this game with a broken hand, apparently. I don't believe that, personally. They're just trying to make him sound tough. Here's Nass. Big Nass. We need him for a try scorer. Smith. Kafusi. Was Kafusi always bald, or is that something new? Big Nelson again, looking for the offload, looking to get over the line. He would be a great early addition to any time try scorer. Smith doing his usual dart out of dummy half. Fifth and last, a metre out from the line. They go high, and this is where they'll be missing Xavier Coates. And he's dropped the ball. Has he got over the line? Or let's see what's happened here. We are going upstairs. Will we going up as no try? Okay, he's called double movement. Send it up as no try, double movement. Hughes with a good try. So Iramia. Oh, no, it's Remus Smith. It's one of our try scorers, so that'll be good to get one nice and early. He has caught the ball, but he is short of the line. Spins away. We just need to see if he was held. Looking like it will be a double movement, though. He's caught the ball. Taken possession. He now swings. He's going to be short. Definitely short first. Is he held? That's momentum, and that's a try. And that's one of our try scorers, nice and early. This has got to be given. When does he start to move forward? He kind of bounces. Oh. It's gone up as no try. I don't think this can be overturned, actually. He's not touched there. He is touched here. You would hardly say that he was held, though. You can't call that as being held. He's got a hand on him as he's falling. That was hardly held in the tackle. That's a rough call, that. That is a rough call. So not only is it no try, it's a penalty. Horrible call. Horrible call. I mean, at what point are you held? He wasn't held. He did have a hand on him, but that was just because of the player falling after the contest for the kick in the air. Anyways, it is what it is. It's been called. Can't take it back now. And Parramatta, as they do, as they typically do, the little golden boys of the NRL, get a call, go their way. Nice and early. Why break the habit of the past few seasons? But they've made the mistake now, and here goes Jerome Hughes up the middle. Joe Dirt in at dummy half. Off to Pornstash. 0 tackle. First tackle now, right in front of the posts. Set restart for crowding the play the ball area. And the Storm are looking good early. First tackle. Centre field. Munster had to reach behind him for that one, so he just surrenders. He accepted defeat there. But yeah, Melbourne have started with a hiss and a roar here. Munster, numbers, try time. And the first try goes to Nick Meaney. Try time. Melbourne can't take that one off them. Although it's the Eels, so we'll probably try and find a way. Jeez, I really hate the Eels. In case you can't tell, I'm not a fan of the Parramatta Eels. Damien, ahoy there, mate. How are you doing? Damien D, right. Right time, Melbourne. They got robbed earlier. Hang on, whoa, here we go. What did I say? What did I say? What did I just say? We're going to try and find a way to take it away. Because it's the Eels. The bloody Eels. I can't stand them. I cannot stand these. And we're getting another one taken away for the beloved NRL Golden Boys, the Parramatta Eels. It's been the story of the past few seasons. The Eels just get everything handed to them. Another no try. So Damien from PNG. Nice. Cheers to PNG. A great, enthusiastic, passionate NRL community, rugby league community. PNG. So the late mail from the game, of course, is Xavier Coates out. Nick Meaney in. Xavier Coates out with a hamstring injury. Not playing tonight. So I had to change up my same-game multis a little bit here to compensate for the fact that Xavier Coates is no longer in the game. So I basically just substituted Coates out with Remus Smith. And now the Eels, on the back of 2 controversial no tries to the Storm and a penalty, are well and truly on the attack. 10 metres out now from the Storm line. 4th tackle. And they go short side. Now remember, I do have Bailey Simonson as first try scorer, so I'm not necessarily upset about those no tries. And 5th and last tackled with the ball. Gamble Gillard takes the high ball, but then is trapped, and we reset. And penalty Melbourne now. Well, that's what they needed. They need to get out of this end of the field. They just need to settle things down. Some tough calls on those tough calls on the no tries, must be said, but it happens. They've just got to reset, get back into the game. The first tackle now. Second tackle with Nas just on Melbourne's side of halfway. Gets the offload away. Second tackle. Now in Eels territory. Pappenhausen out of dummy half. Or sorry, I should say Joe Dirt. Still going Joe Dirt. 6 again inside 10 metres. And they've got a roll on now. They're looking dangerous every time they get the ball. And there's only so many times that you can take tries away from them. They're going to get over eventually. And they are so close now. This should be a set restart as well. Bad pass there from Smith at dummy half. Maybe he does have a broken hand. Fifth and last. Smith loses the ball. He's definitely not 100%. Definitely not 100%. Penalty Parramatta. So, if anyone was curious as to why I dislike Parramatta so much, it's for situations like this. They just get all the past few seasons. I feel like they just get all the calls. They get handed everything. They got handed the best draw out of anybody in 2020. I mean, I suppose it's probably a bit harsh to hold that against them because, you know, COVID and everything. But still, I don't like them. I don't like them. Especially against my Sharkies twice. Twice last season, twice in 2020. The Sharks got screwed out of games against Parramatta. I can't stand them. But now, fifth and last, Parramatta will have an attacking kick at the end of this set off the back of another penalty. 47 metres upfield. They've gone short side again. They are really hammering that short side. Justin Olam is playing. He had his pants pulled down earlier, and I mean literally had his pants pulled down. But yes, he is playing. He actually got pinged. He got pinged for obstruction in the lead up to what should have been Melbourne's second try. It was their second disallowed try, and they called Justin Olam for a really dubious obstruction penalty, which cost the Storm that try. But yes, he is very much out there. I considered throwing him in one of my same-game multis. Penalty, Melbourne, and they are now inside Parramatta territory with a full set to come. Tap and go. Let's go. The cheese out to Nas. He'd be a great try scorer for my two-leg multi there. So, Damien, we actually had a win in the last game. The Panthers Knights offload to Munster. Jerome Hughes now breaking people's ankles. Mitchell Moses nearly had his ankle broken there. Jerome Hughes stood him up so badly. But yeah, we had a win, a three-leg multi worth $95. The Panthers covered the line against the Knights, and our try scorers got up. Slip 2018, ahoy there, mate. Here's a chance. Offload, and the cheese is over with a broken hand and all. I didn't even know that Brandon Smith was playing, so I didn't have him factored in at all into any of my multis. And he's now come up with the first try. Under the post, so it is about to be 6-0 Storm. And to be perfectly honest, it probably should be about 18-0 Storm. Well, maybe not 18, because... maybe not 18, because... the two tries that they had disallowed were both out wide, so there's no guarantees of the conversion going over. But there's as good a guarantee as any for this one going over. Right in front of the posts. 6-0 coming up here for the Storm. Pappenhausen with the kicking duties. Converted. 6-0. Clint Gutherson with the restart. And the Storm really are making all the play here. Apart from those penalties and tries that were overturned, the Eels not really into it. It's interesting to see, like, the fifth tackle options when they've been hot on attack in the Storm territory have all been down the short side. So they've obviously identified something there, but it's not working out for them so far. Set restart now. No, it wasn't a set restart. Apologies. I thought the referee yelled out 6 more, but he obviously yelled out something else. Storm coming wide again and turned inside by Joe Dirt. Munster holding his face, even though he apparently got hit in the back of the head. So I don't know why he's holding the front of his face looking for a penalty. 5th and last. Halfway, ball goes up high, taken easily by the Eels. No kick chase, absolutely no kick chase there. Poor form, poor effort. Craig Bellamy's not going to be happy. Craig Bellamy expects perfection, and there was nothing perfect about that kick chase. It was non-existent. No pressure at all. Eels, second tackle now, 30 metres out from their own line. Campbell-Gillard offloads for third tackle now. Still in their own territory. Nathan Brown with a hit up straight up the middle. Fourth tackle, 40 metres out. Into the Storm territory now off the back of a couple of passes out of dummy half. 5th and last, 40 metres out, midfield. Moses goes high. Pappenhausen jumps. Pappenhausen takes. Pappenhausen falls. Storm ball. Back onto the attack. Still inside their own 30-metre line. There's Justin Olam, Damien, and he's just bulldozed somebody. Who was that? He's just run over the top of that poor guy. Big run, Justin Olam. Now the Storm, 4 tackles, almost in Eels territory. Oh, that's touched. That'll be 6 again. Set restart. Cameron Munster running 100 metres sideways. Dummies. He's still running sideways. His running metres are about 100 metres sideways. 0 tackle now. Storm. Out of dummy half goes Remus Smith. Good run. Just setting it up back in midfield. Joe Dirt, Pappenhausen in at dummy half. Pafusi with a head up. They come open side. Hughes. Short ball, and it's been dropped by Bromwich. A little bit of a nothing play there. Knocked the ball on. Anticlimactic, to say the least. So while we've got this break in play, don't forget that you can jump on to our Discord server if you would like to see the game. There's links floating around in all the chat rooms. Feel free and come join the community over there, where I am sharing my screen and you can watch the game along with me. Scrum down, Parramatta ball. They are entrenched in their own end of the field, though. The cousin gang, ahoy there. Go Eels. Another. Oh, a good offload here, and here goes Clint Gutherson. Third tackle on halfway now into Storm territory. Offload. Tackle for 10 meters Storm side off halfway, and getting up a bit ginger here, the Eels number 10. That dude's legs are the size of... Here's a break. Straight through goes Brown. Gutherson on the inside. Try time, Eels. Out of nowhere. Out of absolutely nowhere. Brown jinks through. Gutherson untouched on the inside. Six points to 4. Rachel, ahoy there. Let's go Eels. Lots of Eels supporters. Straight through into backfield, untouched, Gutherson. Inside support, untouched, over the try line. Right beside the post as well, so that should be an easy conversion. And we're looking at 6-all. None of my try scorers yet. I've got a couple of same-game multis on the line here tonight. We got a win earlier. We had a nice win in the previous game. We got a good 3-leg multi worth $95. The Panthers covered the line. Stephen Crichton and Dominic Young, anytime try scorers. So we've got a couple on the line tonight, worth $100 or so each. Fingers crossed, but none of our try scorers so far. At this stage of the game, I would like to have had at least one of a 3-leg multi ticked off by now, but oh well. It is what it is. You can't win them all, as they say, and you certainly can't win them all in rugby league, because after tonight, one of these two teams will be on the receiving end of a loss. 6 points all. Almost halfway through the first half. Storm get us underway again, and they've let it bounce, but they've covered it up well. Campbell Gillard, RCG, bringing the ball back up. First tackle. Campbell Gillard has been in fine form. I mean, it's too early to speculate, I know, but we might be talking about Campbell Gillard into the State of Origin frame again this year. Here come the Eels stretching it wide, but then you've just run into a brick wall called Justin Olam. Wow. A gigantic brick wall named Justin Olam. I would not want to run into him. Anyone else on the field? Maybe. There's a few guys out there, isn't there? But I probably don't want to run headfirst into Justin Olam. High ball, and Pappenhausen's just shoved his foot out. That was dangerous. Jerome Hughes has cleaned it up, but geez, that was a risky. The cousin gang, what game is next? Raiders are playing the Titans coming up next. And I absolutely hate the Raiders. So I'll be all in on the Titans next game. If there is a team that I would be very happy... A team that I'd be very happy to see lose every week, it'd be the Raiders. The Reed Marnie just settles things down here for the Eels. Third tackle. Fourth tackle now. Gufferson just the Storm side of halfway. Was that Junior Parlo? Hang on, I've got to skip back here. I've got to point. I've got to check that out. Look at that. It's like he went for a haircut but had to leave very quickly halfway through. But anyways, look, he's entitled to have his hair any way that he so desires. So I'll leave him alone. Storm have got the ball now, running it out from their end. Penalty on the fifth tackle. And this is going to be very relieving for the Storm. You can't be giving away fifth tackle penalties. That certainly hurt them. Oh, buffering. All right. Justin Olam, tap out to the cheese, who needs to just surrender because they got themselves all tied up and awkward there. Munster with a... Who threw that over the top? I wasn't watching, actually. I took my eyes off the screen for 1 second, and suddenly the Storm are threatening the try line now. Munster inside to Kafusi, taken high, slipped off the top of his shiny head. And there's a penalty, Storm. And they will probably take the 2 here. Let's see. Are they going to take the 2 or are they going to tap? They're going to tap. The cheese taps. They don't want the 2 points. I probably would have thought about taking the 2 here. Just get the lead back. Settle it down again. But here they come. Open side. Hughes to Munster to Olam. Great legs tackle there. Cut down. The big unit. Pappenhausen trying to burrow his way over. Backwards. Can't quite get there. Fourth tackle now. Right in front of the post. 2 meters out from the line. Munster's left. Crash play to Bromwich. Bromwich Jesse. But that's held off. Fifth and last. Right on the line. Jerome Hughes. A pass out to nobody, but... Oh, and that's all a bit of a mess. And it's cleaned up by the Eels. Strong defense. The ball was flying around all over the place. Every which way. The Eels now bringing it out of their own territory. Tackles made, 121 to the Eels, 79 Melbourne. So it really has been Melbourne hot on attack, but the Eels are just repelling constantly. Fourth tackle now, just outside their own 30-meter line. So it's going to be another defensive kick at the end of this. But an offload, a good offload, a very good offload. And they now have numbers out to the left. Had he just passed it, He decided not to, and they go to ground on tackle 4. Now inside Storm territory. So what was going to be tackle 4, 30 metres out from their own line, has turned into 4th in Storm territory. 5th and last, Moses goes high. Touch the Eels, knocked forward. Pappenhausen knocks it forward. Campbell-Gillard claims it. It was knocked on first, though, by the Eels. And we will have a turnover. Let's go check out the tipping contest. We're going to check out our NRL tipping contest here, and let's see who everybody picked in this game. Offload to Munster. Munster's away. Oh! Oh! What was going on there? So absolutely everybody has picked the Storm in our tipping contest, except for the Cliffy Lions fan club. The Cliffy Lions fan club has gone the Eels. So should the Eels get up in this game, it's a good result there. And Cliffy Lions fan club will actually probably jump above me in the leaderboard. Should the Eels happen to get up here. So even more reason for the Storm to win for me. 5th and last, high ball, claimed easily by the Eels. And we are still 6-all, 12 minutes to go in the first half. And this is going to be every bit as tight as I imagined it being. Another good defensive set here. 5th and last now. Parramatta 40 metres out from their own line. So it's going to be a defensive kick, and the Storm will look to return this. Moses, deep kick. It's going to be taken on the full by Pappenhausen, 20 out from his own line. And he just runs it forward and is now dragged back 5 metres and is tackled on his own 20. So that's a great result there for the Eels. The Cousin Gang. Oh, yes, sorry, mate. The Cousin Gang asked me, who do the Eels play in round 6? And I was going to look it up, but then I completely forgot. So let's jump forward to round 6. Round 6 is oddly specific as well. What's happening in round 6? It's just an oddly specific request. So round 6, the Eels are playing the Tigers. Guaranteed victory there. Offload for the Storm. A call to knock on. Called from the sideline, knock on. So yeah, Eels and the Tigers, round 6. Now this is interesting. The knock on, they're taking the scrum. Not in centre field. They're taking the scrum off to the side. You don't see that very often. And here's a break, a line break. They've got it covered, though. The Cousin Gang, what is my favourite team? I go for the Sharks myself. Cut out pass here. They're putting a lot of their attack down the left-hand side here, the Eels. Tackle 3, 20 metres out from Storm line. And they come open side back over to the right, but don't really stretch it out that way. Moses now inside ball. They just refuse to come right. I wonder if this is a ploy. It seems like a little grubber in from Moses. He was looking for the post. But Jerome Hughes has covered up and brings the ball back out. That could have been a very dangerous outcome for the Storm. SRV Toxic Ahoy. Who do you think will win? Well, for the sake of my tipping contest and for the sake of my same-game multis, I've got to hope that the Storm come away with the win here tonight. Smith kicks early on the 4th from inside 40, but Gutherson's got it covered. And the Eels are going to be starting this set just short of the halfway line on their own side of halfway. Second tackle now inside Storm territory. The Cousin Gang says, do you play video games? Yes, I actually have another channel. I have another channel on YouTube called IntoxiGamer. YouTube.com/IntoxiGamer. Offload to Opacek. Space. Everybody slipped over there. The cover defender slipped over. The attacker. It's got to be a set restart. 6 again on the 5th and last. SRV Toxic. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much there, SRV Toxic. If anyone doesn't have access to the game and you have Discord, I'm obviously not allowed to share the gameplay on the live stream. Broadcasting rights and all. Here's a chance out on the left, and it is a try for the Eels. Who the hell is that guy? Because he has just bulldozed Pappenhausen. You know, I've always said that Pappenhausen is a weakness in defense. Whatever he offers on attack, he is a weakness in defense. And he has just got bulldozed here. Look at this. Bang! Goodbye, Pappenhausen. And it's try time. This is actually a better angle. This is a much better angle. Cut out pass. One-on-one. Pappenhausen, get out of my way. Try time, Eels. Is that Wonga Blake? He's one of my try scorers. There's one leg of the multi down before halftime. That's what you want. Yes. Blake. That's what we wanted. It's always good in a 3-leg multi to get one leg ticked off before halftime. That is our first tick. Humphrey B. Bear says, bring back the mighty Bears. And you know what? Bring back the North Sydney Bears and rename the Brisbane Lions to the old school Brisbane Bears. Just bring back all the Bears. Sideline conversion attempt here. Mitchell Moses running in. Moses swings it around. The Eels are up 12 points to 6. To be totally fair, though, the Storm have been robbed of 2 tries. It should be 18-12, potentially. At least 14-12. Because, yeah, the Storm really have been hard done by with those 2 tries that got overturned by the bunker. Ahoy there, Peter Pan. The try scorer was Wonga Blake for the Eels. SRV Toxic, can you watch the game live in your Discord? Yes. I am sharing my screen, and you can watch the game live on Discord. But obviously, I'm not allowed to broadcast the game on the live stream here. But I'm sharing my screen on Discord. Feel free to jump on in there and catch the game live. So yeah, Wonga Blake just scored then for the Eels to put them up 12-6. I can't remember who got... Brendan Smith scored for the Storm. And Clint Gutherson. Clint Gutherson scored the other try for the Eels. And here is a knock-on. Here is a chance to let the Storm back in right before half-time. Reed Marnie with a knock-on right from dummy half. Yep, Reed Marnie just knocked it into his own leg and dropped the ball. And the Storm now have a chance to strike right before halftime. So Raiders-Titans coming up next, of course, after this game. Oh, Remus Smith. Don't you dare be hurt, Remus Smith, because you're part of my multi. Third tackle now, Storm. Kafusi hits it up on tackle 4. They are 10 meters out. Coming left now, Hughes to Munster. Here's a big overlap. Nick Meaney is in. The Eels make the error. The Eels make the error right before halftime. Melbourne Storm don't need any more invitations. Justin Olam and Mitch Moses are about to go toe-to-toe. Who do you think's going to win that one? Geez, Mitchell Moses, I love the tough guy act, but come on. Justin Olam would eat you for breakfast. Nothing wrong with that. That's a try. Nick Meaney, he's already had one try taken off him, Nick Meaney. Leilani, how much time left until halftime? 1:56. Try time, Melbourne, and a conversion to potentially lock this up going into halftime. And this is every bit as close as we anticipated it being. Pappenhausen lining it up now from the sideline. Look at that. That's a good shot of where he is. Right out on the sideline, lining this one up. Lining it up now. Moving in. Eventually. Moving in. Moving in. Moving in. Here he goes. Finally. And he has kicked it. We are all locked up. 12 all. $12 points all. Big mistake by the Eels there. Munster to bring the ball back. Munster. Third tackle now, bringing it out of their own end. And we'll probably just go through the motions here and run it into halftime, I dare say. I don't think a whole lot else is going to happen. Although Munster's just broken through. Pappenhausen was on the inside. He just needed to pass that ball inside. Pappenhausen was in under the post. But 6 again after it touched Gutherson. And the Storm might not be content with going into halftime. Level pegging. Cheese out of dummy half. Kafusi. And that's the worst drop ball you'll ever see in your life. And now we will just ease on into a halftime break. But wow, Cameron Munster just needed to look inside. Pappenhausen was in under the post, untouched. And that is the siren. That is halftime. And you got to say, both teams might be wondering, what if? What if? Cameron Munster there, he just needed to look inside. Pappenhausen would have been over untouched. And that would have been great because that would have given me 2 ticks on the 3-leg multi right on the stroke of half time. All right. Half time. 12 all. Nothing between these two teams. I'm going to go ahead and have myself a little halftime break. And I'll be back to join you in the second half. Thanks for hanging out with me today. We'll be back soon. Half number 2. Basically, we're starting again. Brand new game all over. Effectively 0-all. It's 12-all, but effectively 0-all. And we restart. We go again for 40 minutes. And hopefully we get some of my multi-try scorers over the line. That'd be good. All right. Halftime break. We shall return. All right, second half is about to get
Going
underway.
out of the discussions here, look at Pappenhouse and Munster. There is a
Teams are
game
coming back out of the sheds now.
on the line here with two great sides. At the start of the game,
12 all. We are
both were a little
effectively
tentative, both
restarting
came up with a few offloads.
from scratch.
A few things didn't go to plan. It was Melbourne that got gifted plenty of opportunity, and the Parramatta side defensively
Let's
were
remember
outstanding.
the Storm
Forced their way
had
back into it. Dylan Brown had some great moments.
2 tries overturned at the start of the game. They could potentially argue that they should be, at very least, 8 points further up at this point in time. Welcome back to the Cousin Gang, just in time for kickoff of the second half. Teams are back out on the field now. Well, Parramatta are at least. Here come the Storm now. Back out onto the field. Oh, the Cousin Gang. The Cousin Gang. Thank you very much for the sub. Fatty Vorton approves. So let's go. Second half. Storm made the Eels wait. They're finally back out on the field now. Eels are going to be kicking off. Gutherson's lining it all up now. And we are go for the second half. The Eels kick off into that same right edge corner that the Storm kicked off at the first half. Interesting to note. Second tackle now. Storm coming out of their own territory. Tackle 3, 20 meters out. Big defense here from the Eels to start the second half. Cheese is blowing up about something. Kafusi with a nice hit up. Some good post-contact meters there. Fourth tackle, though. Fifth and last. Deep in their own territory here, the Storm. The kick's going to come from inside the 40 for Hughes. Gutherson under the ball and covers it. And Gutherson has just gone clean through. Hughes knocked off as well. First tackle now. Eels 40 meters out from the Storm line. Tackle 2. Forget about tackle 2. It's a set restart. Brown offloads. And tackle 1. Hot on attack. They come open side. A big hit up through the forwards. Tackle 2. 25 meters out. 15 out. Moses, right-hand side. Tackled 5 meters out from the line now. Eels, third tackle. Left-hand side. Here they come. Tackle 4 right in front of the posts. 10 meters out. They come left again. Gutherson dummies. Gutherson, nobody fell for it. He throws it back out right, though. Moses now comes left again. And he needs to surrender and does surrender. The Cousin Gang, what are you drinking? Captain Morgan's is my drop of choice for tonight's game. Left-hand side again, fakes to kick. Jinx, space, Reed Marnie into a small gap, fifth and last tackled. And over. A meter out from the Storm line. And the Storm starting from deep in their own territory here. Tackle number 1, 5 meters out. Justin Olm just goes straight through. Offloads. Remus Smith gets away from the tackle. Pappenhausen. Space here. Iramia and Iramia gets bulldozed. Iramia's obviously had a haircut since the photo that I've used for the same game multi. That's why I don't recognize it. Here's a kick on tackle 2. Munster's put it into the corner. Meany, try. If he's onside, it's a try. Unbelievable. Cameron Munster's now putting his balls in Nick Meany's face. I don't know about that. Xavier Coates is happy about that. That would have been his try if he didn't pick up a hamstring injury. Here we go. Justin Olam started it all with the break. He just burst straight through, gets the offload. Reema Smith fights away from Wanga Blake, and that created the space. And this was only tackle 2 on the Eels 40. It was a bad pass, and Munster's gone, you know what? I'll just put the kick through. And it bounces up perfectly for Nick Meany. And the Storm are ahead. Try confirmed. Horrible pass, horrible setup, but it's worked out all right for them at the end. (16-12) Storm. Here they come. Munster had his balls in his face. He jumped up so high onto his back for the try celebration. He literally had his nutsack right in Nick Meany's face. It was quite a disturbing sight, really. I can't even do, look at that. Look at that. He's jumped up so high for the celebration. Bollocks right in Nick Meany's face. I wasn't even joking that he did just run and put his nutsack in the face. Anyway, the people watching this live on the Discord probably wonder what the hell I'm doing. Why is he pausing at that moment? Ahoy there, David. Cheers. How are you doing there, mate? Yeah, for those of you just joining me, I do share my screen on a private Discord group. You can come along and watch the game live if you have Discord. My multis aren't looking too good for this game. We got a win on a multi in the Panthers-Knights game, and that won $95, so that's going to cover us for all the... That's going to cover us for the rest of the night. Any other win as a bonus. Pappenhausen brings this around. Conversion successful, 18-12. Storm. Craig Bellamy still doesn't look happy, but why would he? Sorry, just whacked the microphone. Rachel says, please tell me the Storms didn't score. Okay. I won't tell you that the Storm just scored a try. I will not tell you that just happened. See, I'm looking after you. Never let it be said that I don't look after my friends. And we are friends. If you join me for a stream, even if you only join to troll me, I still consider us friends. I actually got that... Oh, what's going on here? Raiders, Titans coming up next. 7:30 Eastern Daylight Saving Time. So that's 6:30 my time. Raiders, Storm coming up next. I can't stand the Raiders, so I'm all in on the Titans. Sorry, did I just say Raiders, Storm coming up next? No. Raiders, Titans coming up next. And yes, I am absolutely no fan of the Raiders, so I am all in on the Titans for that game. But anyway, just a resetting set of 6 there for the Storm. Eels have got the ball, first tackle, second tackle now, 20 metres out from their own line on the kick return. Marnie out of dummy half. Tackle 3. 30-meter line. Fourth tackle now. Just another settler. Oh, there's old mate with the half haircut. Fifth and last. Eels. Kick right on the halfway line. Finds some space. Pappenhausen in the outfield with the diving catch. Has now run 1,000 meters across field and is tackled in front of his own posts, 5 meters out. So assuming Justin Olam doesn't rampage up the middle again here, it should be a defensive kick at the back end of this set for the Storm. Pappenhausen takes the tackle 40 meters out. Tackle 4. Hughes to Nick me. Who's that? Fifth and last. Jerome Hughes goes as high as he possibly can. Touched back to Kafusi to Munster, who knocks it on, and it'll be Eels' ball. Time off. What's happening here? It's come off the chest. Captain's challenge here, disputing the decision of a knock-on. It's come off the chest of David. It says, mate, I'm working in Central Africa and can't watch NRL live. I appreciate this. So are you just joining me for the live commentary, or have you actually been able to pop onto Discord and catch the game live? Just out of curiosity. I need someone to tell me if the audio is coming through on Discord. I mean, even if the audio is not coming through, I guess it's still better than nothing, right? And some people are, unfortunately, in this scenario where better than nothing is the best option. But anyways, I'm happy to help. I'm happy to share my screen privately on Discord. If we can keep even a single dollar out of Uncle Rupert's pocket, a happier man I will be. Audio is coming through. Sweet. Thank you, David. David Kima. So yeah, I obviously can't broadcast the game on a live stream through YouTube or Facebook or Twitch or anything, but I can share my screen on a private Discord server. Totally allowed to do that. They can't stop me doing that. So do feel free to join the Discord. Come and join us over there. Fourth tackle now. Eels in Storm territory. Moses runs it up and offloads, and they've pierced them. Papali'i pierces them. Fifth and last. Attacking kick coming up. Moses grubbers it through. Jerome Hughes. Here goes Pappenhausen straight up the middle, and he's just been caught by the tag of his shorts. My goodness, that was close. If he got through there, Pappenhausen, it was all over. 6 again for a ruck infringement, so the Storm are starting this set. Parramatta side of halfway. Ahoy there, Martina. And they've dropped the ball. The Cheese. First play, Cheese drops it. And this is the trade-off. And now Parramatta Eels. Now Parramatta Eels. Did I just say now Parramatta Eels? Okay. Now penalty Eels. God damn. I'm getting too excited. I need to calm down. See, this is why I don't have a broadcasting job. People tell me I've got a good voice for commentary, but what happens is I get way too excited and I just start to scramble all my words. I meant to say penalty Eels. I actually said Parramatta Eels, which technically it's not wrong, is it? I mean, they are the Parramatta Eels, but I'll never get a goddamn job with Fox. Dropped it cold! And Nass is letting him know about it. Look at that, patting him on his top blonde tips. That was just a drop cold. Look at this. Getting up. Play the ball, mate. Just play the ball. No, I won't play the ball. I'll drop it. The cousin gang says, do you watch soccer? No, not really. Not if I can help it. My dad watches a lot of soccer. He likes to put his bets on. Likes to do his soccer trading on the, I guess, the Premier League and all those European competitions. But Storm with a scrum, midfield. Offload by Pappenhausen. Remus Smith jinks away from a couple of them, and they are now first tackle. 30 metres out. No, Big Nass with the hit up. Cheese is coming off. Cheese is off. And now a knock on for the Storm right on halfway. So the Eels will have a chance here to hit back. I would really like to get some try scorers over. So we've got Wonga Blake at the moment for the Eels in my 3-leg multi. We need Pappenhausen over, and we need Remus Smith over for the Storm. Clapping right in his face. Well, to be fair, Big Nass, he kind of let old mate know about it when he made the mistake earlier. So it's only fair. If you give it, you've got to be able to receive it. And that's what just happened there. So here come the Parramatta Eels now. First tackle, well and truly in Storm territory. Jeez. That was very Nass walking a fine line there on penalties. Here they come, stretching it out left. Gutherson had to reach behind to catch that ball. And that kind of killed the play right there and then. Third tackle. Left-hand edge, 30 metres out. They bring it back midfield and just settle it down through the forwards. Paulo plays the ball, and they're going right-hand side again. Moses is out there, puts an early kick through. On the fourth, it's a little bit too deep. It's over the sideline. And the Storm will get to reset here. And start again, coming out of their own territory. 18-12 Storm, 26.5 minutes to go. So this game is far from over. Plenty of time left for the Eels. Plenty of time left for our multis. We need something to happen pretty soon, though. Somebody just sneezed into the microphone on Discord. This could be a sin bin. This could be a sin bin. Nope, just a penalty. Penalty Storm. First tackle, Eels side of halfway now. Storm with the ball. Just another settler through the forwards. Tackle number 2. And that was almost a forward pass out of dummy half there for the Storm. Terrible pass. Munster's up on tackle 3. 30 metres out, midfield. Play 4 over. Nass just hitting it up now. Tackle 5, midfield, 20 metres out. Munster puts a chip over into the end goal. It's easily covered, though, by Simonson. But Olam's got him. Can't push him back into the end goal, though. The Eels are starting to set now 1 metre out from their own try line. Third tackle already. And that fourth tackle now. And they're only 25 metres out from their own line. So, trouble here. That's a big run, though, by Paulo. That's what you need. I think his name's Paulo. I'm going to call him Paulo. Or I'll just call him Half Haircut Guy. Half Haircut Dude. That works as well. Storm now will be starting this set in pretty good field position. 30 metres out. Kafusi with a hit up now. Third tackle. Still Storm side of halfway. Now they're into Eels. Oh, that's a bad offload there. He wasn't expecting. It's been knock on. It's been let go. That was a knock on, surely. But anyway, Storm get away with it. Tackle 4. We're going to have a look at it now, I think. We're having a look at it now. I didn't know that you could do that. Somebody in the crowd, I think, just screamed out. It came off his knee. That was brilliant. It came off his knee. Leilani says, who scored the last try for the Storm? Nick Meaney. 43 minutes. Yeah, Cameron Munster put the kick through early, and Nick Meaney. On the receiving end. Aaron, ahoy there, mate. Aaron Spargo, need Remus Smith to score already. I know, right? Remus Smith would be great for an anytime try scorer. So Parramatta got a penalty. They are now Storm side of halfway on tackle 3. 30 metres out, right-hand side. They're coming left now. Paulo. A little short ball off the hip. And we are tackle 4. Midfield. Eels. About to be on the attack. Paulo hitting it up again. Tackle 5. 10 metres out. There is definitely an attacking kick here. Moses. A little dink in over the top. And it's a try! Parramatta Eels try. That is a try right there, and we are about to be all square again. I tell you what, the Eels love playing the Storm, don't they? They absolutely love playing the Storm. Remus Smith it was who slipped, didn't get over there to cover that off. He slipped over, couldn't get over there. And that is a try to Opacek. Sabaton Liam, ahoy. I was just saying in Discord, in the Discord, it's crazier than a Roblox live stream. Some of the tantrums that I see going on. Mitchell Moses here with a pretty easy conversion coming up, and we will be all square again. 18 all. Hang on. What's going on here? Wait. What's happened? Oh, Mitch Moses just got done for Mitch Moses just got done for moving the ball closer to the post. He didn't need to move the ball closer to the post. He was just fine where it's still an easy kick. Nolan, ahoy there, mate. Why can't we watch? You can watch on my Discord privately, but due to broadcasting rights, I obviously can't share the live stream. Yoel Romero, a double movement? I don't think so on that occasion. Sabaton Liam, if you wouldn't mind muting your microphone in the voice chat. I'll set this up properly at some point so that people don't have to remember. Thank you, mate. I'll set this up properly at some point so that people don't have to remember. I'll have a dedicated sports ball section. And I won't have to worry about the microphones and such. But anyway, here come the Eels. 5th and last on halfway. An attacking kick incoming here. High ball, Mitchell Moses. And the Storm have got it covered. But they do have some work to do. They've got their work cut out for them. Bringing it back out of their own line. Second tackle, Nick Meaney caught on the 20. Well, it's not even the 20, it's the 10-meter line. Cameron Munster with the offload to Pappenhausen in open space. Not enough open space, though. And he has been cut down. Olam from dummy half. Jerome Hughes with the offload. Storm have got huge numbers here. Bromwich dummies and goes himself. Probably should have given it, to be perfectly honest. And his pants are down. So many pants have been down today. Cameron Munster's just broken somebody's ankles and then thrown an awful pass. Nick Meaney steps around and now tries to go through himself, 5th and last. 15 meters out. Jerome Hughes is going to put it up and they're going to compete with this. Knocked on by Wagga Blake. Actually, he might have been taken out. This is going to be penalty Eels. Oh, this is intense. Wagga Blake taken in the air. It's been called. He put a hand on him. If you put a hand on him in the air, You are running the gauntlet. So probably a justified penalty there. Knocked on, and there's no challenges left. So there's not much that can be done here. Although, hang on, we've gone time off. Parramatta are challenging. Oy, well, it was a strip, so this is going to be penalty Parramatta. Penalty Parramatta. Incoming. Penalty Parramatta. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Okay. I'm back. Had a menu log driver out the front. I really would have thought that he would have just dropped it at the door and left, but he was standing out there on the street with his little bag trying to call me on the phone, but obviously I'm a bit busy at the moment. Fifth and last, Gutherson is caught, and it's a penalty Parramatta. Of course it is. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. Storm. This one is going down to the wire, so we still need a couple of try scorers here. We're still a couple of try scorers off. Kafusi hits it up on the second tackle. Third tackle now. 30 metres out. Storm from their own line. They've got a long way to go to get all the way back up the other end of the field in this one. Munster needs to surrender there. He ran in behind Pappenhausen. Fifth and last, Jerome Hughes with a high kick floating. And it's been knocked on. Gatwanga Blake, he cannot claim to be taken out in the air this time. He has just dropped it cold. And here's an opportunity. And what we need now is for a Remus Smith or a Pappenhausen to get over the try line. Boom, straight off his chest. Here's an opportunity now. Storm. Yeah, where's Pappenhausen? Get him over the try line. We need this for the multi. Scrum, midfield, 25 out. They go left. Pappenhausen's got it now. Shrugs off one. And he's tackled 10 metres out from the Eels line on the left edge. Big open side. A big open side. But they just settle it down now. Tackle 2, 10 metres out. There's Big Nass looking for the offload. They come right again. Just another crash ball. And he's dropped the ball cold. Dropped it absolutely cold. And it's going to be Eels' ball. We're doing a HIA check on the field at the moment. Jesse Bromwich it is doing the HIA. Seems like he's passed because he's still out there. The commentators on Fox just asking when the field goal enters the equation. Not with 12 minutes to go, it doesn't. We're nowhere near field goal territory yet. Nowhere near it. So the Eels now have the ball, tackle 1. On their own 20. Tackle 2, big defense still on their own 20-meter line. Tackle 3. 25 meters out. Tackle 4, 30 meters out. They're just trying to get as much... Oh, hang on. Hang on. Time off, time off, time off. Somebody's hurt. Oh, Jerome Hughes. Jerome Hughes clutching his ribs. He's not happy. Yeah, Bromwich is off. He passed his HIA, obviously, but he's coming off the field now. Last tackle now, Eels. Inside their own 40. Moses kicks deep as possible. On the full, Pappenhausen brings it back to the... Well, he should have brought it back to the 20. He should have brought it back to the 20, but he decided to run sideways again. For some reason, Pappenhausen is enjoying running sideways tonight. Justin Olam is swallowed by 3 Eels defenders. Moiaroa, tackle 3, 30 meters out. From their own line. Midfield, they're just going up the middle at the moment. Munster to Hughes. Hughes with an early kick, and he's put it out on the full by about 1,000 meters. He's kicked it out of the stadium, practically. Early kick, out on the full. Eels ball, 40 meters out from Storm line. They're going to have an attacking kick at the end of this set, or an attacking set play. With 9 minutes to go, that could be a huge turning point in this game. That was a horrible error by Jerome Hughes, it must be said. Moses comes right now, and the Eels are just setting up the plays, getting themselves into a position where they've got a good attacking platform. And 20 meters out with a big open side here to the left could be it. Here they come. Nathan Brown, Gutherson in the line, shrugs off Jerome Hughes, who is clearly not 100% at the moment. Marnie out of dummy half. Goes down the blind side. Fifth and last now. Fifth and last. Storm offside there, surely. Moses ignores the field goal. Kicks high. Tapped back into the face of a Storm player, and that's a try. And that is a very typical more ass than class. Parramatta, more ass than class. They get all the luck, they get all the calls, and they possibly get the match winner. The most arsey situation you'll ever see in your life. Tapped back from the kick into the face of a Storm player and over the try line. Look at this, more ass than class here. Taps it back into the face of Nas. Big Nas. And he just falls on it. That is such an Eels try, that. Look at this. Taps it back here into the face. And over. Try. That is such an Eels try, that. Such an Eels try. They get everything go their way. Oh, I hate them so much. I hate them so much. Unbelievable. Try, Eels. Nothing can be done about it now. The luckiest team in the history of the NRL. Tommy says nothing goes the Eels' way. Did you not just see that? A tap back from a kick that went into the face of a Storm player and rolled into the in goal, nullifying any offsides or anything. Nothing goes the Eels' way. That was the arsiest try you will ever see in your life. That very much went their way. Oh, I'm sorry, Rachel. Rachel says, why hate? Didn't you say we're all friends? Yeah, we're all mates here. Nothing like some good friendly banter over the sports between friends, you know. Campbell Gillard now hitting it up off the restart. The Eels are up 24-18. Parramatta have a really good history against the Storm. Talk about bogey teams. You want to talk about bogey teams? Didn't the Eels beat the Storm twice last season? And now they're in line to beat them again. Catch you later, the Cousin Gang. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me tonight. Fourth tackle now, Eels. Midfield, in between the posts, 40 metres out from the Storm line, and they've really got their tails up. They just need to close this game out now, get themselves in a position. Moses, high ball. Looking for an error, looking for a set restart. 6 again. The team that apparently gets nothing go their way has just had another thing go their way. And they are starting the set now with the ball back 10 metres out from the Storm line. Junior Paulo, the big half haircut unit, tackled a metre out. And the Eels come open side. Left foot step, but he fell over. Did just enough to make him fall over. Third tackle right in front of the post. Left-hand side. Gufferson goes back and just settles it in. They're thinking field goal here. Eels are going to go field goal here. They are just setting it up. No, Dylan Brown with the tap on to nobody. They were setting up for a field goal there. Everything was being set for a field goal. And for some reason, they changed the plans and they went left and they bollocksed it up. And the Storm are still in the game. Absolutely at the wrong end of the field. I'm pretty happy with 5 minutes to go to just go ahead and write off my same-game multis. Both of them, the 3-leg and the 2-leg. I think they're both done. But we did get a nice big win on a 3-leg multi in the Panthers-Knights game, so it's still going to be a successful night overall. Justin Olam now with some space. They shut him down. Tackle 4 on the halfway line on the left-hand edge. Smith, dummies, through, inside, Munster, Pappenhausen. Pappenhausen scores! Pappenhausen with the try. Suddenly, my multi is on again. And suddenly, this game is on because that's right beside the post. And we are about to be locked up again, 24-all. Unreal. I thought Smith was off the field. Permanently, I mean. Pappenhausen slips away, scores beside the post. We are about to be locked up again. Pappenhausen is the second leg in my 3-leg multi. We just need Remus Smith to be over now. If Remus Smith gets over in the dying minutes, it's another $120. It's a Storm win. The Cousin Gang says, are you live streaming tomorrow? Yeah, we're actually live streaming the Broncos-Cowboys game tomorrow. Trevor Daly, cool stream, bro. Eels vs Storm, always good games. Really, thank you for the kind words, first and foremost. But yeah, they always seem to be great games, don't they? I'm not a fan of either team, but this has been very enjoyable. Very enjoyable. Pappenhausen, easy kick here. Just needs to pop this one over, and it's all square. Three and a half minutes to go. 24-all. Grandstand finish, as they say in broadcasting. Imagine if he missed that conversion. How would you feel? How would you feel, Pappenhausen, if you missed that conversion? 24 points all. 3 minutes, 16 seconds to go. Golden point could be incoming. I wonder, in terms of my 3-leg multi, we need Remus Smith. Forget about that 2-leg multi. I think we can pretty much say that one's gone. That 2-leg multi is over. But I'm still on now. Pappenhausen got that try. 3 minutes to go. And here come the Storm now, bringing it up. You know, imagine if they get this try. A late try to Remus Smith would be the perfect final scenario for me and my same-game multis. Munster just takes the tackle. Oz Spinner says, can't be bothered to set up the TV for this. Just here for the score. Very nice. Shane Stratford says, go the Eels. Well, he didn't say go the Eels. I just ad-libbed there. Just said Eels. High ball. Blake has dropped it again. For the third time tonight, Wonga Blake has dropped the ball. And here come the Storm. 2 minutes, 20 to go. 0 tackle. 20 meters out from the Eels line. Oh, my God. If Remus Smith scores a try here, I'm going to go ballistic. Jerome Hughes to Munster. They're coming left. Nick Meaney's out there. Not who we want. We want them to come this way. Meaney's coming back in field. Still going. Second tackle, 10 meters out from the line. Olam in at dummy half. Munster's coming right. And they just do a settler right in front of the post. We've got options left and right here. Options left or right. Play 3. Jerome Hughes is tackled on number 4. I feel like they're going to go drop goal here. Pappenhausen is deep. It comes back to Pappenhausen for the drop goal. And it's charged down. And the Eels have got the ball. Opacek cleans it up. A minute and 20 to go. The Eels are going to be in drop goal territory by the end of this set if they just go through the motions. Third tackle on the halfway line. Tackle 4, Paulo. Storm side of halfway. They're just setting it up the middle. Campbell Gillard, tackle 5, 2-point field goal. It's going to have to be here. Long way out, Mitchell Moses. And it's about 100 meters off to the right. Not even close. You could have 3 goalposts side by side. Sorry, I just whacked the microphone. You could have 3 goalposts side by side, and that wouldn't have even been close to the third goalpost. Tommy Mirak says Wonga Blake is one of the worst players I've ever seen. You know what I will say about Blake? I'm always very comfortable whenever he's got the ball when he's playing center, because even if there's a 6-on-1 overlap, you know he's not going to pass the ball and take advantage of it. He's going to run up and try and do it himself. That's just what he does. And there we go. Tackled. It is full time. Golden point for the second week in a row for the Storm. Unbelievable. My goodness. If you haven't already, come and join us on Discord. Totally free. Totally free to join the Discord. If you haven't done it already, come over and join us and check out the chatterboxes voice chat where I'm sharing my screen, because this is going to be an intense golden point. Ollie Brownie says Bulldogs or Manly. I think Manly will win quite comfortably. All right. I've got to have a quick break before this golden point starts. I'll be right back. Oh, wow. Wow. I'm so glad that I decided to check this game out. As I said, I'm not really a fan of either side. I'm not a fan of the Storm. I'm absolutely not a fan of the Eels. So it's not normally a game that I would choose to watch, but because I love my sports bets, I love my same game multis, I usually have something on pretty much every game. So what that means is an opportunity to kick back and just enjoy every game. Tommy says Storms for the money. You know what? Obviously, golden point quite often is decided by a field goal. How great would it be if Remus Smith scored a try? An offload from the kickoff in golden point. The Storm with absolute brass balls of steel there, actually. Balls of steel to pop an offload in golden point on the first tackle, 10 meters out from your own try line. So the Storm have received the ball. They are now third tackle, 40 meters out from their own line, midfield. Kafusi with another hit up, fourth tackle, just short of the halfway line. We don't want to do a long-range shot at field goal here. Fifth and last, Hughes goes high they're going to chase and try and put the pressure on. Blake has dropped the ball. It's gone backwards, and Gutherson is away. First tackle, Eels. 40 metres out. Tackle 2, halfway line. Offloads backwards about 100 metres. And so they end up back on the 40-metre line. Tackle number 2. They're in with a chance here, Parramatta. They have a chance. Third tackle in Storm territory. Fourth tackle right in front of the post. 35 metres out, right in front of the post. Tackle 4. Another settler here. Paulo. Tackle 4. Here we go. This is going to be the first opportunity of Golden Point. Fifth and last. 30 metres out. Brown with the shot. Brown with the shot. It hits the upright and falls their way, and it's a try. Bugger off. Bugger off. Somebody in the chat room says nothing goes the Eels' way. Hang on, wait. Is he offside? So somebody in the chat room said nothing goes the Eels' way. He's onside. He's onside. That's a try. Yeah, that's a try. It hits the upright, comes back into the field of play. So the team that nothing goes their way, apparently, has just had everything go their way tonight. And again, the bogey team for the Storm. Parramatta, bogey team for the Storm. A try and Golden Point. A missed drop goal that comes off the upright. And somebody in the chat room said to me, nothing goes the Eels' way. Well, they've had about 5 big things go their way tonight, including, look at this, a missed drop goal. A missed drop goal by Mitchell Moses. Missed drop goal. It hits the upright. Boom. Off the upright. Back into the field of play. Missed drop goal off the upright. Eels player collects it. He broke his knee in the process of doing that sidestep. Unbelievable. Absolutely incredible. Wow. Parramatta, their season is back on track. A missed field goal that hits the upright and comes back into the field of play for a try. Bugger off. That is the most Eels thing ever. The most Eels thing to ever happen. Unbelievable. Wow, crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. A missed... I would just like to repeat this. A missed field goal. Missed field goal. Hits the upright. Bounces back into the field of play, straight into an Eels player's hand. And you know what? One of their tries tonight was off a tap back into a Storm player's face, rolled into the in goal that they just fell on. Wow. Unreal. Unbelievable game. Kickoff is coming up next for the Raiders Titans. So I'm going to go set myself up for that one. Feel free to stick around if you would like to join me for the Raiders Titans. Kicking off next. Absolutely unbelievable. Slippery Eels. Yeah, Pete T gets it absolutely right. The Slippery Eels. Cheeky, cheeky buggers. All right, my friends, I'm going to tap out of this one. Parramatta in Golden Point with the try, 28-24. Raiders Titans coming up next. I will set up a new stream for that. I'm on the Titans because I can't stand the Raiders. Absolutely can't stand them. So let's reset. Let's get ready for the next game. I'll see you at kickoff. Cheers.